What you see is what you get.
FNG.
Fly nerds. You see it and say it. Yeah, you see black excellence and intelligence we now combine. Fly nerds on the verge of connecting the minds. North, south, east, west over digital lines. Catalogs of the culture inside. Seen it with our own eyes. We done been through the trends and phases. The names and the legacy, the changing faces. We can't talk shop, only dealing the truth. You tuning in to the Fly Nerd Group, so let the peoples in. Yeah. FNG.
Fly Nerd Radio.
Yeah, so let the people in.
WFNG. Fly Nerd Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, you are now in tune to the Fly Nerd Group FNG Toybox opening. And right here is a special episode, man. I can't wait to get this started. I am your host, Cosmo Galactus, Cos G. I'm a toy photographer. You could catch my work on Troubleshooters85 and the FlynerdGallery on Instagram. I am one of the co-hosts of the Fly Nerd Group, where we talk about hip-hop and comic books. And this is my segment, what I like to do for the Toy Box, do reviews of action figures, tech, whatever come through the mail that's boxed up. I'm going to definitely open it up with you guys, and we could talk about it, do a review, and see how good the product is. So right here, what we have today is, I'm a big fan of this brand. I just heard of this brand, like I will say last year or so, when they started this Street Fighter 2 Final Championship line. Man, I started with Raul, then I got Chun-Li, Fei Long, I end up getting Evil Raul, and now I'm here. This is their second wave, starting with the second wave. And also, if you are a Street Fighter 6 fan, if you're playing this game, definitely they just released this character for the new characters that's going to come down the line, the pipeline for that game as well. And it's my guy M Bison. One of my monikers, one of my aliases is the final boss, in which I took from The Rock for WrestleMania, this past WrestleMania. But I'll have to say, M Bison is the true original final boss. This guy, if you familiar with Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, the regular edition, it takes a lot to fight this guy. It takes a lot to beat this guy, any level. You could put it on 10 stars, easy, medium, hard. He is definitely the final boss. And, kick your ass. He's in the kick-ass business, man. We talking about M Bison here. Should be Balrog, but if you know the real story of the M Bison is really supposed to be Balrog's name, but because M Bison is a runoff of Mike Tyson, so M Bison in Japan, Balrog is actually M Bison, and M Bison here is Balrog. Name is Balrog, but they switched it up because they didn't want to get in the copyright infringement. And of course, this was Mike Tyson in his prime. You really didn't want to piss that guy off. But funny thing about it is that he didn't know about this till several years later, so they probably could have pulled it off. But yeah. Anyway, that's some history. This is Jada Toys. They packaged this very well. If you're familiar with their packaging, with their other Street Fighter figures, this is right here, the front. Then you go to the side, right here, get some artwork. Then get the back, the photo of M Bison, and the Street Fighter lineup. So hopefully they'll do everybody that's pictured in this lineup right here for Street Fighter, in which they do. They have Evil Ken, and they're gonna have Evil Raul and Angry Ken. Angry Ken is gonna be a SDCC release, I believe. So look out for that. Pre-order should be going out soon. And yeah, I'm waiting for that Cammy personally. But yeah, and speaking of Cammy, here she is, boom, right there with the fellas. And back to the front, you got this here, and then the bottom down here, the labels and warnings and things of that nature. So yeah, here you go. So right here, so let's get into it. Let's open this box and see what's the contents inside. See the packaging right here. Let's pull this out. Now be careful with this packaging because this front plastic part right here is not the actual box. So don't get flustered trying to pull this out and damage anything. And I like these because usually they have background little settings that's familiar with the video game. So I usually take these out as well and use these for posing and for toy photography. You know, if I want to do a little quick shot, you know, I could just go ahead and set this up with the little background and everything should be peace. So let me get this out. So while I'm doing that, here you go with the M Bison. Spin that up right here. It comes with a couple hands. Look like these are two maybe shoulder blades or something. Right here, the figure, a fireball effect, and a different head. So I'm going to pull out these contents and we're going to get into it. See how this look out the package. So yeah, as you can see, you could always use this for a little background setting. It's not too big, but I mean, if you do just want to do some front initial posing with the figure, you could do that. You could do that. So I always keep those around, you know, in case I just want to do a quick shot or something. Then, you know, I'll put the figure in the middle here, something like that. Do a great pose, and you know, you could do your thing. So this also come with instructions, and it tells you how to fasten the shoulder straps and things of that nature. So I was correct; those are metal parts, are shoulder straps. So let me take this away and let's deal with this figure. Look at this figure, man. So check this out. This is M Bison, y'all. This is the almighty M Bison, either the Shadaloo, you know. Let's see if I can get that in focus. Get my camera in focus. There we go. So yeah, this is pretty slick, man. I like it. I like it. You know, Jada Toys is pretty simple when it comes to things. You know, there's two brands that do Street Fighter. There's Jada Toys and there's Storm Collectibles. Now, Storm Collectibles are way bigger in scale and a little bit more detailed, you know. But the reason I like these is because, for one, they're in scale with the legends. So if you're familiar with Marvel versus Capcom, which they're re-releasing soon this year, Marvel versus Capcom 2 fighting collection, Capcom is releasing that. So you get a chance to play with some of your favorite Marvel superheroes and some of your favorite Capcom Street Fighter heroes as well. So I can't wait for that to drop. And Bison isn't on that game, but definitely he does fit the roster. So as I keep messing with this, man, it's pretty cool. As you can see, he come with a wire cape. Come with a wire cape, which is pretty cool. It's not too many figures with wire capes. And plus, I paid regular price for this too. So, you know, sometimes figures with the wire cape, you may pay a little extra, or, you know, you gotta, you know, give them an arm and leg and stuff like that. You ain't gotta do that here because this comes with the wire cape and it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. So I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Stand on business. Let's see if he can stand on business. His legs right. So yeah, it's pretty simple design. It's definitely in Bison. I like it. There he is, the final boss. He just fell, but it's cool. Cool, real durable, real dope. So let's see these other parts here. These are the shoulder blades or the shoulder armor that goes on each arm. Yeah, there's left and right, so be careful of which arm that you put on. Here are the hands. You have two grip hands. That's it. You get two fist hands and two grippies. Boom, boom, boom. Two grippies. Two grippies. Like I said before, you get the fireball. You know, you put that on his hand because he has that fireball effect. You know, that fireball punch he does. So you can throw that on the fist right there. Sorry for the focusing, guys. Let me get that straight. So yeah, you could put the fist right there, get that going, He could do his his M Bison moves and all that stuff. I do like the feet. Definitely, yeah, this M Bison, man. More I dig, me, more and more I mess with it, more I like it, man. So let's go with the articulation real quick. Pretty cool stuff here, man. So head up, down, right, well, full 360 on the head. Pretty good. You can look all the way up, and he can look all the way down. Going to the ab crunch is a double jointed. So you get the crunch all the way down, and you bring it up. You can bring it up more. You go all the way back as well. As you can see here, do the crunch this way. Boom. So arms, T-pose, and Jada Toys make these very articulate in a way too. And I just have to say, Jada Toys make very dope figures for what it's worth. You're getting a lot for your buck when you're dealing with this brand. It could be more, and I know how people complains about if you really compare it to Storm Collectibles. Yes, and there's a huge comparison, but you're paying more for the Storms, so it all makes sense. So T-pose, arms fully articulated, hands articulated, get the muscle pose, fully 360, besides of this shoulder strap, which is cool. You see the shoulder strap attached back here. And there's a particular way to take the strap off. That's why take the cape off. Excuse me. But it came with the instructions. That's why I showed you earlier. So hands is pretty much cool. Showed you the ab crunch. Legs go up, kick back, all the way back here. You get some foot, a little foot bending, a little foot swivel. Not too much on the foot. But you see the legs. Do a full split. Boom, back to back, boom. And pretty much that's about it, man. I mean, yeah, you get a full swirl, get a full spin, 360. Yeah, that's about it, man. This is really dope. We take the head off. Where the other head at? Boom, boom, boom. Here it is. Grab that. Here you go. So now you got the angry face. M Bison. Focus for you. All right. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. So you get that angry face right there. And let's go ahead. They say you take this off from back to front. And cool. So this is the cape removal. The cape is removed. As you see, the panel's attached to this right here. Real simple. You take it off from back to front, excuse me. And boom, you install your pads on from front to back. Wait, let me make sure. So make sure that your tabs are connecting and corresponding to the sides where it's supposed to go. You could put this on from front to back, as they say in the instruction book. So let me snap that on. Make sure the other side snap on. So boom. All right, cool. So now here is Bison. Yeah, this didn't snap on. Make sure this snap, y'all. This is M Bison without the cape. Pretty much solid figure. I fuck with it. Pretty solid figure. Yeah, this focus is messing with me, man. I ain't feeling focus. But yeah, this is it, man. This is M Bison in his fullest. Angry Man Bison. I fuck with it. Shadow Lou leader. He died in one of those Street Fighters. I think it's Street Fighter 5 or Street Fighter something. One of those games he died. I just started paying attention to Street Fighter 6. So boom, Here you go. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. So you know me, I want to see how you stand up against some other figures. So let's get into the scaling. I'll be right back. All right, so here we are scaling. We're doing some fly scaling right now. And of course, I had to break out the Raul team. Pretty much the Raul team. I have player one, Raul, player two, Raul. I have Ken and Evil Raul. Um, Paul Stormart was for the second player, Raul. That was a limited edition. And the Evil Raul was a SDCC limited edition from Jada Toys. So you could probably find them online somewhere, but definitely I had copped them when the opportunity was there. So here, you see the scaling? When you're going against the guys, it makes sense. You know, everyone's seen eye to eye, toe to toe. You know, pretty cool, Jada Toys. So let's go ahead and include some more heroes. Here we have Fei Long, and we have the First Lady of Street Fighter, Chun-Li. And that's pretty good with the scaling, you know. See those guys get into it, mix it up. I also have a Jada Toys Mega Man. So you can see the scaling and seeing the difference of how that figure works with the other figures, which is cool. And Bison is his own man, and he's standing on his own. So definitely rock with that. So I did mention that this other company, Storm Collectibles, makes Street Fighters as well. I don't have too many of those, but I do have this Balrog. Now, as you see, this Balrog is definitely towering over Bison right there. And but the Balrog is cool. I really like the details on the Balrog. I should have did an open box for that, but I had got that previously a couple years ago. But yeah, I like the Balrog individually, but as you can see, when it comes to scaling, it's kind of weird. Kind of weird there. So let's go ahead and put some legends up here. Boom, we got the cat. This is Mayfex Spider-Man. Let me get him together. There we go. Mayfex Spider-Man. Please stand, Spidey. And we have Legends Wolverine. You know, you couldn't have this without a Wolverine. Now, that's not the Wolverine they use for Marvel vs. Capcom. However, it's a Wolverine. So there you go with the scaling right there. And pretty much, yeah, that could work. You know, Cap is in Marvel vs. Capcom along with Wolverine and Spider-Man. So all three of these characters will work for me if I want to do some Marvel vs. Capcom stuff. And of course, I got a Hulk for you. Hulk is as big as Balrog, really. So should do a shot like that. But here you go. Boom. So pretty much, just a side note, pay attention to these shoulder strap things because they can pop off. So make sure that you are placing them in the groove and that they snap when you put them together. So yeah, you got this little flimsy little skirt thingy. Pretty dope, man. I rock with it. So far, so good. Like I said, I'm a big Jada Toys fan. So when it comes to these figures, and like I was saying about these shoulder straps, make sure that they snapped on in place. So yeah, I give this a Fly Nerd certified. I definitely rock with this figure. Can't wait to take some shots and do some things with it. Yeah, you guys stay tuned. This is pretty dope. So if you have any questions, hit up the comments. I'll answer them. And yeah, subscribe, share, follow, do all the above. I got another Jada Toy special toy box opening coming up next. This will be continued. But this is it for this one, man. I really am satisfied with this figure. I think it's pretty dope. I like the detail. I like the design. I like just the simplicity of it, but still get down with business. This is M Bison. And what else you want, man? You know what I mean? So let's go over the scaling and details of the figure right here. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, it comes with a cape, wired cape that you can attach and put on. It comes with a power hand effect. It comes with 2 hands, boom, 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 2 hands, a fist, and open palm, and it comes with another head. So boom. So that's it for now. I would like to thank you for being a part of this, checking us out. This is the Fly Nerd Group. Tuning out. Thank you. Peace.
What you see is what you get.
WFNG.
Fly nerds. You see it and say it. Yeah. You see black excellence and intelligence we now combine. Fly nerds on the verge of connecting the minds. North, south, east, west over digital lines. Catalogs of the culture inside. Seen it with our own eyes. We done been through the trends and phases. The names and the legacy, the changing faces. We can't talk shop, only dealing the truth. You tuning in to the Fly Nerd Group, so let the peoples in. Yeah.
WFNG.
FNG.
Fly Nerd Radio.
Yeah. So let the people in.
WFNG. Fly Nerd Radio.